Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, September 15th. And this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. A panel is rethinking what the 4th of July should look like in one local community. John Arking has more.
Determining whether Flagler Beach's July 4th celebrations become too big for the community is the focus of the city's July 4th committee, which held its first meeting Tuesday at City Hall. Mayor Susie Johnston is on the panel, although she serves as a non-voting member, and says issues such as parking, crowd control, and funding are all on the table.
So we put out a lot of ideas that are objections to the event, lots of ideas that would help make the event safer. And each person was asked to please, before the next meeting, at least talk to 20 residents and additionally business owners to see what their feedback is. So right now it's in just the plan stages of discussion to see what avenue would be the safest way to take, what would the best for the city of Flagler Beach and its residents and business owners.
The next meeting will be September 29th at 9 a.m., then again October 13th at 9 a.m., both also at City Hall, with residents and business owners encouraged to attend and offer their input. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Next week, Palm Coast City Council members will vote on whether commercial vehicles can park in residential driveways overnight. Amy Cherry reports.
Current law forbids it, but council may consider relaxing the regulation. Councilman Ed Danko is a staunch supporter of changing the ordinance.
We're not an HOA. People work for a living. There is nothing wrong with working for a living. That AC truck pulls into your driveway when your AC goes down in the middle of August. You're happy to see him. So why wouldn't you be happy to live next to the guy who owns that AC truck? This hurts business.
Vice Mayor Eddie Branquinho wants to see voters weigh in on the matter.
Only because it could adversely impact Palm Coast residents. I think this matter, being so divided, should go to a referendum.
Councilman Nick Kloufas echoed Branquinho's comments calling for a referendum.
I was a fan of actually even putting this onto the ballot because if we have a 50-50 match in votes, then precedent to me would seem to take stake where, we continue the same path forward without more data that is more statistically significant. In order to change existing rules and existing precedents in Palm Coast, we have to be very sure that the majority of the public is behind us.
Mayor David Alphin could be the tiebreaker when council votes next Tuesday. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
In the span of a few hours, Flagler County Sheriff's deputies recovered 2 stolen vehicles. Sheriff Rick Staley recaps what happened.
Within hours, deputies recovered 2 stolen vehicles, one from California and one from Osceola County, and arresting both drivers before they could prey on our community. One of these days, these dirtbags will learn, don't come to Flagler County, because we will arrest you and take you to the Green Roof Inn.
Daniel Harris Lucas and Carly Kissel were arrested in separate incidents Monday. Deputies say Kissel apparently had stolen a rental back in August and then went on the lam. She was arrested outside the Red Roof Inn. Both face grand theft auto charges. A Flagler County golf resort and spa was recently transformed into a memorial stair climb. Karen Johnson explains.
Flagler County and the Hammock Beach Golf Resort and Spa came together to create an inaugural memorial stair climb in honor of the 343 New York City Fire Department firefighters who heroically gave their lives trying to save others as they rushed into the World Trade Center 20 years ago to the day. Andy Thomas, firefighter and paramedic with Flagler County Fire Rescue.
They were phenomenal. It was a very nice venue, and they did a great job. They actually fed us all afterwards, and we had a wonderful time. We were just trying to pay tribute to those that died back at September 11th.
18 climbers, some wives of the firefighters dressed in full turnout gear, ascended the 11-flight stairwell at the resort 10 times to represent the 110 flights of stairs at the World Trade Center that the 343 firefighters climbed in their efforts to prevent the loss of life. The climbers carried remembrance poker chips that depicted the faces of the FDNY firefighters who worked their last shift on September 11, 2001, as they climbed a collective total of 39,600 steps. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
What is housing like in Bunnell?
Toby Tobin, who hosts Real Estate Matters here on WNZF and the website GoToby.com, says housing, even in Bunnell, is tight. Here is the history. Tobin said that in 2020, there were 93 homes sold, and those were on the market for about 100 days.
From 93 homes last year to 127 homes this year. Median price, $264,000, and days on markets dropped from 100 days on market down to 43.
Tobin said that the homes that are available are higher in price and selling fast in Bunnell and in Flagler County. Real Estate Matters is on Saturday mornings at 11 on WNZF, the podcast at the Flagler Radio app. Tomorrow, Bunnell holds all the cards when it comes to growth. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.